Hello everyone, it's me Chanel here, and today I have decorating a holiday urn, and this is going to be a collab with Decorating with Barbara. And don't forget to check out her video as well as soon as this one is done. Her link will be down below in the description area, so don't forget to click right on that after the video. This is a decorating a holiday urn, and we are doing this right before the Thanksgiving holiday. And you can do this as well. Don't think that you can't put your decor in. It's a great time to do it actually, because you will have maybe a few close-knit friends or family over, and you can take those beautiful holiday portraits that are personalized and have them ahead of time to be able to go ahead and mail them out to all of your family and friends, and you'll have some Christmas decor in it, of course.
Now what I'm showing you here is the urn that I will be using. And as you can see, it has some scratches where it has been painted. It looks a little beat up. I like it like that. I like the weathered look, a little worn, a little tattered, you know. I like the look. So I'm going to keep it just like that. I'm not going to doctor it up with any paint. The urn itself is plastic. It's not a heavy or metal urn. It is plastic, so it's very lightweight, as you can see that I am showing you. And what I'm going to do is just place it right over here behind the table, up top of the buffet in the area, rather the credenza, as you can see that I moved from the formal living room.
That I will be using here is just some faux evergreens in the arrangement as well to fill around the base portion. And again, this is an easy do. Pine cones attached to it as well. The berry bushes is good because I think if you buy reds and greens and golds throughout the years, you can keep those for many years, even if you do switch up your colors. And I use different colors in pretty much different rooms, from the upstairs to the downstairs. I keep a lot of reds and greens because that is just a average color that most people will use during the holiday season. And these are always popular. They're always in the stores. We have them at decorators' warehouses for the Christmas holiday season, which is open year-round. So you can buy little bit by little bit over time instead of trying to buy everything at one time to get a look. I'm going to use this magnolia stems, and it has this beautiful frosty color that is on it as well. So if you like a little glittery shine, it's not glitter. It is just some faux frost that they have added on here. You can actually paint the stems with a little Mod Podge and use maybe some Epsom salt to get the same glittery effect without glitter, actual glitter. Or you can use the faux Christmas snow as well. And maybe I'll do a video on doing something like that on a faux flower treatment so you can get the same look. And so I'm going to add those in here. And that's pretty much it. It's just going to be 3 elements that I'll be adding to the arrangement. I do want it again to have some height to it and some width. And you could put something like this outside. You can use it indoors. You can use it and sit it on an extra pedestal and have it, you know, up high, and just sit it next to your front door on the interior portion of the house. There's a lot of places that you could put something like this, but for this one, I'm just going to style it up for you, and then I'm just going to place it again right over here.
You can see, as I usually do, I'm just going to bend the actual entire stem and place it right in so that it is going downward or flowing downward in the urn, as you will see. And I'll continue just to add all of the evergreens inside of the urn and continue with the arrangement. Side note, in case you didn't know, as you are going around with your evergreens, do continue to fluff them up for the full and fluffy look.
And remember, when you are doing all of your arranging and florals and whatnot, to remove your price tags from all of your stems before you put them on display. The long stems, and I'm going to add these right into the arrangement. As long as they are, the stem, as you can see, it's really, really long. I thought about just bending it, but I may cut them down. I don't know. Let's see how it goes in here. And if it goes. See, it fits right snug in here. And then we're going to just bend it a little bit forward, because you will see why in a moment. And you just want to open up your buds just a little bit. Not too much to the point that they're flat, that they're open so they're not so tightly woven together or mended together, which is actually kind of pretty, but you don't get to see all of the detail that has been added, the frost, to the flowers. So you can open them up a little bit and you can adjust your stems. Now you could use even more evergreens in something like this if you want it to be really, really full and thick and lush. I could have actually just used 3 because it's going to be placed up against a wall, so you're not going to see the back side. So you don't have to have it full all the way around if you're going to do something that is going to be one side. So if you're just going to do a front facing arrangement, you don't have to fill in all of the back. And then I'll just continue to add the flowers around, and I'm just going to bend the stem since it worked. And that's kind of how it's taking shape right now, so you can see it. Now here's the portion where we add all of the height with the berry bushes. As you can see, sitting on the table, how high it already is, and this will add some additional height to it as well. You can keep it flat, well, it's not flat, but in a more rounded look, as you can see how it's taking shape in a rounded form. And you can keep it just like this and add maybe a couple more stems right here in the center. Maybe use some extra glitter or whatnot if you like glitter, glitz and shine. And if not, you can add an extra evergreen bush right here in the center, and that will be just as lovely. And place it right on your front porch. The extra height with the berry bushes, and again, you know, as I said in the previous video, you just open them up. Like, comment, share, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And I hope you enjoy the decorating of an easy DIY urn for the Christmas holiday season. This has been Chanel, and I'll see you all in the next one. And get that last one right inside in the middle.